Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Did you miss me? Anyway, I know some missed me because some reached out to me. Okay, anyway, I'm so sorry for not posting for a while, for like a month or so. Yeah, I was sick and I had a lot of things going on with me. I just couldn't bring myself to post. Like, there was so much stress, so much stress, so much, in fact, a lot of things. Life now can be challenging at times, so I had a lot of things on my hands, so I couldn't bring myself to post. And also I was sick at some point, so I just decided to just take a break in general and like not to post and all of that. But anyway, I'm back here now. I'm hale and hearty, and thank you to all of you that sent me a message, and that called me and was like, why have you not been posting? Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you. I really appreciate. I'm here now. Okay, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for stopping by. I really love you and appreciate you. Okay, so welcome to the family, welcome to the community. My name is Udoye Onye, and I talk about fish farming, and I also want to start bringing in content on pig farming into this channel. Okay, so if you're a lover of animal farming, this is the right channel to stay. Okay, so if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always tuning in. I really appreciate. I love you so much. Thank you for all the love and all the support. Okay, so now let's get straight into the video without wasting time. So guys, in today's video I am going to be talking about the causes of mortality rates in fingerlings and juveniles. Okay, also I'm going to be explaining how you can reduce mortality rates in fingerlings. Okay, so today sit back and, in fact, get your pen, get your book, and jot down as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to be pouring out some kind of information, so you have to follow me strictly. You have to follow bit by bit. So my list today would be overfeeding. Overfeeding is one major causes of high mortality rates in catfish fingerlings. Okay, overfeeding is the process whereby you feed your catfish excessively. Like, you keep on feeding them even after they are okay. You keep on feeding them even after they are satisfied and they don't want to eat again. That is overfeeding. So at this point, you have to monitor your fingerlings to know when they are okay and stop feeding them. You don't overfeed them. And whilst you overfeed them, once the feed goes to the bottom of the pond to settle, they make that place inhabitable for the fingerlings, thereby reducing the oxygen level of the water. And in so doing, when the oxygen level of the water is reduced, the fingerlings won't be able to breathe well, and they, before you know it, they start dropping. Okay, so please don't overfeed your fingerlings. Be careful while feeding them. Don't overfeed them. Rather, you can give them in bits till you're sure they are okay, but don't overfeed them, because this is one of the major causes of high mortality rates in catfish fingerlings. So monitor them and know when they are okay. So if you don't know how to feed your catfish, I have a video on that, so go down and check. I'm going to put a link on the screen, so you can just click on it and watch the video on how to feed your catfish. Okay, it has sequence, it has rules, it has a way to do it. You don't just feed it like that. Okay, so if you've not watched the video, please go back and watch it. Okay, so that's it. So moving on to the second one. So number two will be overstocking. Overstocking the pond. Now this can lead to high mortality because they need to be fed with a relatively large quantity of feed, which in turn leads to high concentration of ammonium compound, which then reduces the oxygen level in the water. Okay, I don't know if you understand all these things I just said now, but I'm sure you know what overstocking is. Now if you don't, let me explain. Overstocking is when you put a whole lot of fingerlings into a pond that you know would not contain it. Now each pond has capacity of fishes that can stay in it. It has number of fishes that can stay in it. Now overstocking is when you put a whole lot of it. Now that is a very, very wrong move. Okay, so you don't overstock your fingerlings. You don't overstock it because you always feed them. Do you understand? You always feed them, and when you feed them too much, probably, you know, definitely fingerlings do go to toilet now the same way human beings excrete. Like, they excrete too. When it's so much in the water, it will reduce the oxygen level, and by so doing, the fishes will start dying. So you don't need to overstock your fingerlings. And also, overstocking can also lead to competition among them. You'll be competing for space, competing for food, competing for everything. They will just be competing. Do you understand? So don't overstock your pond. It can cause high mortality rates among fingerlings. Okay, so another point to note, or another thing that causes mortality rates in catfish fingerlings is not stocking fingerlings of the same size. Now, lack of sorting, okay, is also lack of sorting. Now, when you don't stock fingerlings of the same size, it could lead to high mortality rates. Now, you have to stock fingerlings that is the same size, because catfish are carnivorous. They are carnivorous animals, and stocking them when they are not of the same size can lead to mortality rates. So the bigger ones will start feeding on the smaller ones, or active ones will start feeding on the weaker ones. So lack of not stocking your fingerlings the same size can also lead to high mortality rates. Okay, so that is that. So moving on to the fourth one, number 4. So in addition to the third one, also sorting is very, very important. You need to sort your fingerlings. Okay, so lack of sorting can also lead to high mortality rates. Do you understand? With what I just explained, you know that you need to always watch your fingerlings, watch the growth of your fingerlings, and know when to sort them. Okay, don't just leave them because you just have to sort them. Sorting is very, very important. Okay, so the fourth one is transfer stress. So transfer stress. Now, during sorting, don't overpower while transferring into the pond, because it reduces oxygen. So when it finally gets into the pond, they start gasping for air, and the next minute they will start dropping. Okay, so while sorting, gently take bits by bits and transfer it into the pond. Don't rush. Be patient. Don't say you want to pack everything at once and put it into the pond. It's not healthy. In fact, you just wasted your time, and you're risking the life of those fishes. Okay, so please gently pack them. Don't overpower. I'm repeating it. Don't overpower. Just gently transfer them into the pond. So when they are transferred from one location to another, such fingerlings or juveniles should be left for at least 2 to 4 hours before feeding. Okay, so take notes. So the next one is disease outbreak. So for disease outbreak, when all the above mentioned are not properly checked, they can lead to disease outbreak. Always observe the fishes, that is the way they swim, the way they feed, their position. Always observe them, and if you notice any abnormalities in the aforementioned, that means there is a problem. And at this point, you will need to identify the kind of disease outbreak so you can know how to treat them. Okay, so visit my previous videos for you to understand some kind of disease outbreak and how to avoid them too. Okay, So another point is water pH. Now you need to check the water pH. You need to check whether it is acidic or basic. So fishes have an average blood pH of 7.4. Water with a pH close to that is optimum for the fishes. So an acceptable range will be 6.5 to 9.0. Fishes can be stressed in the water with a pH ranging from 4.0 to 6.5 and 9.0 to 11.0. So fish growth is limited in water pH less than 6.5, and also the reproduction ceases, okay? And also in fries, the fries can die at a water pH less than 5.0. So that is almost certain at a pH less than 4.0 or greater than 11.0, okay? So always test your water with a water pH to know if it's acidic or basic, so you don't lose your fingerlings or juvenile or even fries, okay? So you don't lose them. And you can do that with a water pH tester. You can get it in the market, anywhere, any store around close to you, okay? So that is that for that. Anyway, moving on to the last but not the least point on causes of mortality rates in fingerlings and juveniles. Now, before we go into the last point, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, if this is your first time, I welcome you. And to those that subscribed earlier this week, earlier this month, and the previous month, thank you so much and welcome to the family, okay? So if you've not subscribed, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, like this video, share to your families and friends, invite people that has passion and interest in fish farming to come and, you know, get free infos, okay? And also, like I've always been saying, it's closer than you think. I'm going to be introducing pig farming into this channel. Like, I just want to bring in information on pig farming, okay? So fasten your seatbelts. For those that don't know much about pig farming, I am bringing you, you know, undiluted, undisputed, unshakable information about pig farming, okay? So sit back and relax, and please, if you've not liked this video yet, I beg now, just like the video, just click on the thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, share, and also subscribe, okay? And leave a comment too. Anything, any question, just ask me anything you'd like to know. I would be of help, okay? So now let's move to the last but not the least. The last but not the least point I'm going to be giving you on causes of mortality rates in catfish fingerlings is cannibalism, okay? Cannibalism is also a very, very big cause of mortality rates in catfish fingerlings, juveniles. In fact, in catfish generally, cannibalism is another leading point of mortality rates, okay? So fishes are cannibalistic, okay? They are cannibalistic in nature. So to avoid this, you need to know when to sort them, know when to feed them, so that the weaker ones would not fall prey to the more active ones and to the ones that are stronger, okay? So they will not fall prey to them. So avoid, you know, feeding them late. Avoid not giving. Some people don't even feed them in 2 days. Like, I've heard somebody tell me, why do you feed your fish every day? And I'd be like, seriously? Like, seriously? Don't you eat every day? So why would you be limiting their food? So anyway, that's it. So please know when to feed them, know when to sort them, okay? Know when to sort them, know when to feed them, so that they don't, you know, the younger ones or the smaller ones or the weaker ones don't fall prey to the bigger ones, okay? So that is that on causes of mortality rates in catfish fingerlings, okay? So with these points that I've just mentioned here, I am very certain that you know the causes of mortality rates in catfish fingerlings, and also you know how to avoid them, you know how to reduce them. Okay, you know how to reduce them with everything I've mentioned here. Now if you have any more question, or probably you need clarification on some other things, please drop your comments under the comment sections. Okay, just ask me anything relating to what I just spoke about. Okay, ask me questions if you don't understand anything at all. Okay, and also drop your comments in the comment section. Tell me anything you want me to talk about. Also, you can also give me topics. If there's any topic you want me to talk about, you can drop them in the comment section. Okay, I'll also consider talking about them. Okay, so we have come to the end of this video. Now please, and let me repeat myself, if this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, and thank you for the support. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for the support, thank you for the patience. I know I've not posted in like a month now, if I'm not mistaken, but you're still here. Thank you so much for the patience and the love, and to those that reached out to me, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Loretta, thank you. I really appreciate reaching out to me and all of that. And please, if you love me, please always put me in prayers. Like, I really need it now more than ever. Like, things are happening, so I just need your prayers more than ever. Okay, so don't forget to give me a thumbs up, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.